Question is, who do you want Edge to be as his retirement match? You've been talking about like who would be Edge's retirement match. I have no idea. If it had to be someone, it's a long shot, but who would gain the most out of Edge's retirement that really needs it? Right now, he's a SmackDown superstar. Karrion Kross, I think he needs it. For him to be seen as a credible threat, I think him taking out Edge would be his best case scenario. Personally. Okay, F this. Oh my god. I think they're trying with Kross because he's been being Styles. Oh, you know, Triple H is obviously he's like the biggest mark for Karrion. Have you not seen when he was booked in NXT? Karrion Kross is like his favorite anime character, Triple H. Besides Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, I think Karrion Kross is like his child. People always pretend like they always joke about how Tommaso looks just like Triple H, so that's why that's his kid. But no, Karrion Kross, like clearly, that's his guy. He's trying to rehab him for what Vince did to him for like the few months he was on the main roster, because everyone sees him as a joke. He's not meant to be a joke. I firmly believe he was supposed to fight Roman eventually for the title, but then they realized how it wasn't going to look good for Kross because he was going to lose to Roman anyway, and that was the whole problem with the whole 2-belt situation. Since he had both belts. That's it? For Katana? Oh, hell no. What are you doing, Rousey? Okay, this is it. Why is she kicking out of that? She becomes the second longest Miss Money in the Bank. Yeah, because they never... honestly, it became a running joke after a while. Because Carmella was the only credible... She was the only one that actually held it. Everyone else either... for Asuka, though, I think it was situational with Asuka. It was situational because Becky got pregnant. So he kind of had no choice. Thank you. Jesus. Team Becky Lynch, as it should be. Yeah, for Becky... I mean, for Asuka's cake, let's see. Who's won it? Carmella, obviously the only legit person to ever hold that briefcase. Who else was after that? Alexa Bliss, same day. Bayley, same day. Asuka, because Becky Lynch got pregnant. I truly don't think Asuka's going to do it in this whole time. Yeah, I think they're booing me because I think she's a heel. Who else after Becky? No, who else after Asuka? Who went after Asuka? Nikki Ash. The day after. The day after, Liv Morgan the same day. Now you got well actually Io's gonna have it the second longest reign regardless because she's not gonna catch unless she magically cashes in on Rhea Ripley tomorrow, which I doubt. She's gonna at least have it for another 5 days, so she will be the second longest period. And like, no, unless she magically cashes in tomorrow. I mean, she could go to Raw. I doubt they're gonna do that though. The goal is, again, you have to understand, main roster is now Triple H. He's going to book like NXT. I can already tell you, either at SummerSlam or WrestleMania, people keep saying the triple threat. If the triple threat happens at SummerSlam, during the WrestleMania match, it's going to be Asuka and Io for the title. I 100% am telling you that's what's going to happen. My ranking one, okay, actually facing Rhea now. Why am I in another six? Okay, this one doesn't make any sense. Well, to be fair, is Ronda Shayna a team? Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up for a second. Can I exit this? Hold the hell up. Let me see something. This... Oh, I can't get out of it. Fuck. Ronda and Shayna should be a team. Why am I... Okay, let's just see everything else. Gunther and Gable, whatever. Miz and Zaya Quinn, sure. Los Authorios, and they just love fighting each other. None of this makes any sense. Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green are a team. I made them a team. So why are they on opposite ends of the spectrum? Finn versus Braun. Why is this never the main? Is Rhea Ripley more important? I'm curious. Is because she's ranked higher? I wonder if because she's ranked higher, they're placing her last. Brock Lesnar, Big E, they are gonna fight. They're immortals forever, huh? Whatever. I can just get the interest into this. I do another 6-woman tag. Why you keep putting me? Why is Becky Lynch? I should be complaining. You know what they need this again. This is why life was so much more simpler. I'm glad Brian Williams is back. Again, don't get me wrong. I love 2K, right? I love WWE 2K games. My issue is with Universe. Ever since 2K14, it's hard being a Universe mode fan. I'm telling you. Don't get me wrong. There's some good stuff that they added since 2K14 effed up everything. Again, the rivalry manager thing that they currently have is the best thing that they could possibly have because at least now you could choose what cutscene. My issue with it is it still makes everything linear. It technically makes it semi-linear because it decides which cutscene plays out. But before, I'm gonna have to play WWE 12 eventually on stream so you guys can really understand. Like, you guys can really understand why that is 12 and 13. Well, 11, 12, and 13 are considered best universe modes because it was so random. You never knew what was going to happen. Literally. Like, you legit did not know what was going to happen. And that was bare bones universe mode. You could barely do any. You couldn't even change. It wasn't until WWE 13 you could change the days of the show to make it what you want. Like, that was bare bones universe mode. It was still better. Because you literally had no idea what was going to happen. Well, actually, this kind of makes sense in a way because, as you know, Shayna betrayed Ronda. Usually Triple H don't miss with this stuff, but is Ronda supposed to be a face? Shayna Baszler's probably gonna get cheered for the first time in her life. And this, I don't think no one really likes Ronda. I don't mean that to be mean, but like legit, they had to pick between Shayna. I never really played until 2K6. Oh, bro, you're missing out. Get an emulator. Play WWE 12. I would recommend if you want to find out what a good universe mode is, WWE 12, the greatest universe mode of all time. You had when I say it's random, but it made sense. That's what I mean when I say random. You played it, but you should play the universe mode, bro. I'm telling you, you will understand my frustrations. Because if you only play by 14, that means you're used to the rivalry manager crap. Up until 14, I had every day game from... Yeah, I'm just saying, man. So, if you didn't play 13, 12, or 11 Universe mode, that's why you don't understand my frustration with this whole rivalry manager thing. Like, 12 was great. I think it was the highest rated WWE game up until now. Well, no, it says 2K. I still think WWE 12 was the highest rated WWE game of all time. 13 Universe mode was the only one I haven't played. Well, I still consider 12. 13 was fine. I just consider 12 personally. The problem with 13 I had because half the roster was added to their star. It pissed me off. I could have added so many more stars. This has not worked since last summer. Oh, you got to emulate that. I don't even have that anymore. What is going on? I'm not losing. Wait, why am I so injured? Y'all see how injured I am right now? Why am I so injured? I just noticed that. There's no way they have duration. I had to check my stats. Why am I so injured? Holy hell. No, that messed it up. Rival manager killed. I wish I could just talk to Brian Alvarez. I keep saying Brian Williams. Because he even knows. He's been working on these games since Just Bring It. So I know he knows how Universe Mode played in 2011 to 13. The reason why it worked so well then, because it was randomized. So what I mean... It was like it was linear, but it was randomized linear. So, for example, let's ignore this universe mode for a second. Let's talk about 2K. 2K23 universe. So you're currently playing it right now. You know how it's like the rivalry manager. You could set the rivalry, let it start by itself, and then it goes on a certain path or whatever. You set the intensity, whatever. None of that bullshit was there. Because that bullshit is there, it's set in a linear path. It's always going to be the same. Depending on the tendency, it's always going to be the same. Meanwhile, from 11 to 13, it was random. So it could be 3 or 4 rivalries playing out at the same time. They are never the same. But you can have 3 rivalries that are exactly the same. They say the same exact cutscenes. But in WWE 12, I mean 11 to 13, it was never. For example, in SmackDown 2011, this is before I even started doing YouTube. That's how fun. Me and my brother, we were playing Universe mode, right? We were on both different brands. He was like the United States. He was the Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown, United States Champion on Raw. Like, we had a complete unique experience. We never had the same cutscenes. The cutscenes he was getting was not the cutscenes I was getting. Like, we were obviously playing on the same game profile. I'm talking about like when it was his superstar. I let him play it and vice versa. Like, it was just so random. We always got different cutscenes. Even though we were both secondary champions, we both had different cutscenes that were playing out. And we were both baby faces. We were just getting different. Like WWE 12. Let me get started on WWE 12. It was crazy with WWE 12. Oh, I'm actually Shayna. Okay. I thought I was stuck being Becky. Cause that's what happened last time. Okay, so now I know I can play someone else. But yeah, the rivalry manager killed a kid and made it linear. Universe mode should not be linear. The rivalry manager that they have right here, kind of like they band-aid, like they kind of bandage it up, I guess is the best way to describe it. But it's still not good. Like, it could be better. Definitely could be better. The problem is, though, it's still, yes, you could pick it so it'd be 50-50. So you could technically make it not linear anymore, which is fine. But I shouldn't have to force the system to decide what cutscene. It should just be playing it out. It should be completely random, as it was WWE 11 to 13. It was completely randomized. I knew that was gonna happen. At least I'm Shane. No, you're by yourself, Natalia. But yeah, with Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, though, back to that. I'm gonna trust Triple H with this one. I'm assuming they're supposed to make Ronda Rousey a face. I don't know how they think that's gonna work out for them. Ronda Rousey's hardly ever cheered for any. When was the last time? Honestly, God, I'm not even trolling. When was the last time? This is nothing against Ronda Rousey. I like her, but when was the last time she was legitimately cheered? Even during the Charlotte feud, she was getting booed. I'm telling you. And Charlotte was the heel. I'm trying to remember the last time she legitimately got cheered. I think when she fought Alexa Bliss. But mind, this was back in 2018. That was the last time I think she legitimately got cheered for anything. God, Ronda, you're in the way. Shit. I was trying to attack Natalia to get her off the ropes. Well, I guess that works out. Meanwhile, I can... Damn it! Yeah, that's what I think the last time she legitimately got cheered as a face as she was supposed to. Oh, Chelsea Green just hates me. When I saw Ronda Rousey got cheered, I was in elementary school down by... That's what I'm talking about. Like, well, to be fair, though, she took, like, what, almost 3 years off. So, that's understandable. This also applies to Roman beating him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, to be fair, she took, like, 3 years off. So, it's been, like, a 3-year time period. Being paid, yeah, no, I got what you mean. It's been a long time, but still, though. Otherwise, since Ronda Rousey's come back, I don't think she legitimately got cheered as she was supposed to be a babyface, because she didn't get cheered with. She didn't get cheered against Charlotte. She didn't get cheered when she was fighting Natalia. She obviously didn't get cheered when she fought Liz Morgan, because at that point she was a heel. Unless Shayna's gonna become the babyface, I don't know. Shayna being babyface, that's gonna be very interesting. I don't think we've ever seen Shayna Baszler being a face before. Then again, we live in a world where Zelina Vega's a face. I never thought I would live to see that day. So anything's possible, really. I never thought I would see, because I think Zelina Vega was the longest tenured woman on the roster to not be a face. Like, she's a face now. They've done well. I'll give her that. But I don't think they was able to play it off with Zelina. Well, they may hold the Galdo Phantasma faces, to be fair. I didn't think I'll ever see them be... Oh, shit. She reversed that one. I think I'll live to see a day when any of them became faces. See how some stuff you can reverse and not reverse. What are your thoughts on AEW Fight Forever? Now that it's been out for like an entire... Has it been out for an entire week? No. It came out like on Wednesday or Thursday. What are your thoughts on it? Do you plan on getting it? I want to know your personal thoughts on it. This is like this... When was the last time? I'm trying to remember. I haven't been able to get it yet. Got you. Do you plan on getting it?